Hello and welcome to a new video here on my channel, here at commaik. Today the countertop and the plinth installed. I finished the electrical work in the last few days. Now I'm getting closer. I am slowly approaching the finale. I will integrate my grill into the countertop. I will dismantle the side burner and install it into the countertop. The side shelf on the right will completely disappear. If you want to know how I do the whole thing and how I will set up these sidewalls and install the countertop, so stay tuned. We're getting started shortly. After several months of construction, it is slowly getting exciting. Today I would like to focus on the countertop. Apply Install Plinth will run over drywall framing. Due to the corona situation, I am currently experiencing extreme delivery difficulties. I had to completely throw my plans out the window. I will build a framework with metal profiles, which I will package in a waterproof manner, and OSB boards. Screw on. From above, I will also install OSB boards. The whole thing is covered with Fermacell panels, then possibly vinyl tiles or real tiles as a cover plate on top. Add on top. Once that is done, a tile splashback will also be installed at the front. Made of fine stoneware or vinyl, my gas grill, the Napoleon Phantom P500. I will install it in this niche. It will be covered from the front so that only the top part is visible. The area up to the controls will be visible. In order for the entire grill to fit into this niche, I will dismantle this side panel. With the large countertop, I will find it easy, no longer need. On the other hand, it will get a bit more exciting. Because here the Sizzle Zone is installed, I will expand this Sizzle Zone and the side burner. Install here into the countertop. I have already adjusted the construction plans for the Sizzle Zone to embed the countertop and to mount a bracket there. However, it will be exciting, the connection of the gas hose, which you can see here below, and the cable, because this involves, it is a Canadian model. The threads for an extension and similar items fit. Just doesn't work with the German system. But I have found a solution for that as well. Found to be able to install everything here. Before we get started, I will first make some space, create, and I will bring the material here to the construction site along with my tools. As first of all, I will make a core drill through this wall so that the gas hose and the cables for the grill and the piezo ignition can be routed through the wall. I have drilled the core hole for the gas hose through the wall. I laid out the U-profile on the floor and aligned the distance to the wall. The whole thing was marked out. Now I can measure the distances from the wall to here where the grill will be measured for installation. I can then cut the profile and secure it to the floor with dowels and screws. Basically, no water should enter the outdoor kitchen. But in order to additionally protect the metal profile from moisture, I will apply a tar tape from below. Glue the profiles and additionally treat the interfaces with zinc spray. have now installed the countertop and the dormer with the base cabinets. The OSB board is placed on top and is fixed to the back wall. It holds firmly in place and thus also the false wall. Here I will install my built-in cabinets. I have measured the stud profiles, marked behind the boards so that I know later exactly where I can install my cabinets. On the top side, I have already started with the covering that I want to apply later, to lay out, to think of a pattern and above all to calculate it. This refers to vinyl tiles. These tiles are moisture resistant. They are made of more or are less made of plastic and are resistant to abrasion. These are floor tiles with a knife. However, one should not cut too deeply into it. For the purposes I am pursuing here, this is really indeed an exceptionally good material. The tiles are currently lying directly on the OSB board. The whole thing is still a bit too hard for me, since I originally planned to tile here, but unfortunately, since the selection of tiles, or rather the offer, is very limited, I still have Fermacell boards left over. I will now apply the Fermacell boards to the surface, on the OSB board. I will screw them on here and adjust them. Then I will apply them to the OSB board. Apply these vinyl tiles. The Fermacell boards are the wall panels. The boards are suitable for wet rooms and should withstand the winter and the humidity here. The outdoor kitchen without any issues. The thickness of the board is 1 cm. The boards will be installed directly, screwed onto the OSB board. Of course, everything needs to be cleaned beforehand. When I now very carefully lay the board down and gently push it flush against the wall, and you will indeed see the following. It becomes clear that my wall is not as perfect as I would have liked. I have the wall flush here, and I have the board back there as well. You can see it here. I have a gap of a good 3 cm. This gap needs to be eliminated. For that, I will take the board, measure, cut to size, and then I can mount it. To get the board to the right, to get the measurement, I have placed them flush against the left wall. Now I will measure the distance measure the wall. That's just under 4 cm. I will now mark this measurement on the other side. The surface of the countertop is covered with Fermacell boards. I have cleaned and sealed again with a primer. I have chosen the vinyl tiles. I have already laid it out and calculated a pattern. The whole thing is not as easy as I thought. I have introduced the depth of my countertop is 75 cm. The tiles measure 61 cm by 61 cm. This will result in some waste. I was aware of that. However, these tiles are designed in such a way that they cannot be installed in any arbitrary direction. The laying direction is always specified. It only works in one direction. Therefore, I have started from the back or I have taken the measurement and will position the tiles so that they slightly overhang at the front edge. I will then cut the front edge. At the back, there will be an even gap. The tile pattern fits here on the south side and on the southwest side. Very good. As you can see here, I have marked everything out. The tile mirror. In other words, my surface is roughly parallel to the wall. On the other side, it works. Not quite so good. That corner back there is not right angled. As you can see, I have precisely aligned the straight edge here. I already have a relatively large gap. Exactly. I can live with that. I have to live with that. I now need to lay it out in such a way that the waste is minimized. We'll keep it small. I will cut a part of the tile and will take this piece. I will incorporate that above. The entire rest of the tile that I do not use, I can use it here once. But the waste from all the other vinyl tiles would be unusable at the moment. I would like to avoid that. For this reason, I calculated everything accordingly. That the waste that results here at the back, so this part of the board, that this waste can then be used, for example, on the other side. I will now cut the smaller pieces that will be laid along the back wall and lay them out like this. Then work on the large tiles. Laying the vinyl tiles is relatively simple. The tiles, they have a tongue and groove system that is different on each side. The tile fits, so only in one direction. The tiles are interlocked at a 45-degree angle, and then I just let them fall. The tiles are then already connected to each other. The whole thing is waterproof. The vinyl tiles are made of plastic. To cut the tiles, a simple tool is sufficient. Sharp cutter. The cutter is used to score the vinyl tiles and then break them. The step and the worktop are now fully installed. I have used the OSB board as a base was taken, then the Fermacell board, and on top of that the vinyl tile. The tile is glued. Not everywhere, but it holds extremely well. I have already tested this. The joints are tight. I have also been able to test this already. I must say I am quite impressed with the appearance. That looks really great. I have now also installed the slope. I have made myself. Another strip was built behind it to hold the board. An access door is planned to be installed here later. Will be installed. In the niche where the grill is supposed to go, I have also placed a board. This board is reinforced at the back. Here at the front, a double door is to be installed approximately along these marking lines. The double door allows me to easily reach into the grill and operate the gas bottle. I will remove the two original doors and the complete body of the grill behind this. Hide the wall. This wall must of course remain mobile. That means I need to remove the wall. In case I clean the grease tray of the grill or need to repair the grill. Therefore, I will secure this construction with a special bracket on the sides so that I can remove the OSB board at any time. I will show you this in one of my next videos. What you will also see in one of my upcoming videos is the installation of the commercial furniture. Gradually the components are arriving. I have the doors in different sizes. I have a double door that will be installed here in front of the grill, or rather here below. From the sink, I have a small access door that fits perfectly into this slope, and here is a built-in piece of furniture. This is from the commercial area. This here is a surprise. You can watch it in the next video. To do this, just click on subscribe below. And you certainly don't want to definitely miss the next video. The renovation of my grill. The grill as it stands here does not fit into this niche. I will disassemble the side panels. This is relatively easy on this side. On the other side, it will become more difficult as the Sizzle Zone is installed here. With the gas connection and the grill grate, the whole thing is supposed to be installed over here. I have already experimented with a tile, with a board, and with a metal frame, which will be integrated here. So you can be excited about what I will do here next. I hope the video was entertaining for you. I was really excited that you were here. If you liked the video, then give me a thumbs up there. Remember to subscribe down below so you don't miss my next videos. Feel free to write in the comments below. What do you think about my project? What ideas do you have? What else could I possibly implement? What have I maybe not considered at all? Did you think about it? I would be really happy about that. And of course, take a look under the video, the description. The components that I am using here I will link for you down below. Then you can conveniently reorder the products. Same price for you and a small commission for my channel so that I can continue to produce my videos. At this point, thank you very much for watching. Until next time for the installation of the furniture. Take care. Bye.